You're 25, maybe 26, 27. You meet a girl. She's attractive, she gives you attention. And suddenly, you're ignoring every red flag because you're just happy someone's interested. Fast forward 6 months. You've wasted time, energy, money and peace on someone who was never worth it. And the worst part? You saw the signs from day one. You just chose to ignore them. Today I'm going to show you the 5 signs that she's not worth your time. Signs that young men constantly miss because they're too focused on what she looks like instead of who she actually is. If you see even one of these signs, walk away. Your future self will thank you. Let's get into it. Introduction. Why young men miss the signs. Here's the brutal truth. Most young men have never been taught how to evaluate a woman beyond physical attraction. You know if she's hot. You know if she gives you attention. But do you know if she's actually good for you? If she respects you? If she'll build with you or drain you? Probably not, because nobody taught you. Society tells you to just be happy someone likes you. Your friends tell you she's out of your league, don't mess it up. And your hormones are screaming, don't overthink it. So you ignore the red flags. You make excuses. You convince yourself it'll get better. And 6 months later, you're exhausted, broke, and wondering how you got here. Today, that ends. I'm giving you the 5 signs that she's not worth your time. These aren't opinions. These are patterns, psychology, reality. Learn them, recognize them, and walk away when you see them. The first and biggest sign, she doesn't respect your time or your goals. Here's what this looks like. You tell her you're working on something important, a project, your career, building a business, and she gets upset that you're not giving her attention. She guilt trips you, makes you feel selfish for prioritizing your future. She cancels plans last minute, but expects you to drop everything when she's free. Your schedule doesn't matter. Only hers does. She interrupts you when you're focused. She distracts you when you're grinding. And when you try to set boundaries, she accuses you of not caring about her. Here's the psychology. A woman who doesn't respect your goals is a woman who doesn't respect your future. And if she doesn't respect your future, she has no place in it. High-value women understand that a man with purpose is attractive. They support your grind because they know it's building something bigger. They respect your time because they respect you. Low-value women see your ambition as competition for attention. They want you available, not successful. If she's constantly pulling you away from your purpose, she's not your partner. She's an obstacle. Walk away. Second sign. Constant drama. Every conversation is a crisis. Every day is emotional chaos. She's always fighting with someone, her friends, her family, random people online. And you're expected to be her therapist, her defender, her emotional dumping ground. Here's the reality. Drama addiction is real. Some people are addicted to the emotional intensity of conflict. They create it when it doesn't exist because they don't know how to function in peace. And if you're with someone like this, your life becomes a reality show you never auditioned for. Ask yourself, does she ever take responsibility? Or is everything always someone else's fault? Is there always an enemy? Always a conflict? Always a reason to be upset? Because here's what most young men don't realize. Drama doesn't decrease over time. It escalates. That small argument today becomes a massive blow-up tomorrow. That she's just passionate excuse becomes she destroyed my peace reality. Peace is priceless. If she brings chaos instead of calm, she's not worth your time. Hold on, before I reveal the next 3 signs, I need you to do something. If this is already resonating, if you're recognizing patterns you've ignored, hit that subscribe button right now. This channel exists to give you the psychology and wisdom that prevents you from wasting years on the wrong people. Every subscription helps this reach more young men who need to hear this before they make costly mistakes. Subscribe now. Hit the like button. And let me show you the next 3 signs. Third sign, she brings nothing to the table except her presence. She has no ambition, no goals, no skills she's developing, no value she's building. She's not working on herself physically, mentally, financially, or emotionally. But she has a long list of what she expects from you. You need to have money. You need to take her out. You need to buy her things. You need to entertain her. You need to prove yourself. Meanwhile, what is she bringing? Attention? That's not valuable. That's the baseline. What else? Here's the test. If you removed physical attraction from the equation, would you still want to spend time with her? Is she interesting? Does she challenge you intellectually? Does she inspire you? Does she add value to your life? Or is she just pretty and present? Because pretty fades, and presence without value is just company you have to pay for. A woman worth your time is building herself too. She's not waiting for a man to give her a life, she's creating one and looking for someone to build with. If all she offers is looks and demands, she's a liability, not a partner. Fourth sign, she doesn't respect you. This is the most important one, and it shows up in subtle ways young men miss. She makes jokes at your expense in front of others. She dismisses your opinions. She interrupts you constantly. She checks her phone when you're talking. She flirts with other guys to make you jealous. She compares you to her ex, to other men, to some imaginary standard you'll never meet. And when you express how you feel, she gaslights you. You're too sensitive. I was just joking. You're insecure. Here's the truth. Respect is non-negotiable. Without it, you don't have a relationship. You have a power dynamic where you're beneath her, and no amount of physical attraction is worth sacrificing your self-respect. A woman who respects you builds you up, especially in public. She values your opinions even when she disagrees. She's proud to be with you, not ashamed. If she's constantly disrespecting you and disguising it as jokes or honesty, she doesn't value you, and you shouldn't value her. Fifth sign, entitlement. You do something nice for her, she expects more. You take her somewhere, she complains it's not good enough. You give her your time, she demands more of it. Nothing is ever enough. There's no gratitude, no appreciation. Just entitlement. She believes she deserves your best simply for existing. Meanwhile, she gives you her minimum and expects applause. Here's the difference. Grateful women appreciate effort. They recognize sacrifice. They value your investment of time, energy, and resources. Entitled women keep score. They compare. They compete with other women to see who's getting more from their man. And you become a tool to feed her ego, not a partner in her life. Watch how she reacts when you give. Does she say thank you and mean it? Or does she immediately ask for more? Because entitlement kills relationships. It creates resentment. It turns love into obligation. If she's entitled instead of grateful, she sees you as a provider, not a partner. Walk away. Conclusion. What to do with this information? So there you have it. 5 signs she's not worth your time. 1. She doesn't respect your time or goals. 2. She's all drama, all the time. 3. She brings nothing to the table. 4. She doesn't respect you. 5. She's entitled, not grateful. Now here's what you need to understand. If you see even one of these signs, pay attention. If you see 2 or 3, walk away. If you see all 5, run, because your 20s are too valuable to waste on the wrong person. This is your building decade, your foundation decade, the time when you establish your career, your character, your future. And the wrong woman will destroy all of that. She'll drain your energy, distract you from your purpose, and leave you broken. But the right woman, she'll multiply your efforts. She'll support your vision. She'll build with you, not against you. So don't settle. Don't ignore red flags because you're lonely or because she's attractive. Value yourself enough to walk away from what's not right, so you have space for what is. Let me ask you something. How many young men do you know who are stuck in relationships that are draining them? Relationships where they're giving everything and getting nothing, where they ignored every red flag because they didn't want to be alone, probably a lot. And the reason is simple. Nobody taught them what to look for. Nobody showed them the signs. Nobody gave them permission to walk away. That's what this channel does. Every week I create content that gives you the psychology, the wisdom, the tools you need to avoid costly mistakes and build a high-value life. But here's the thing. This only works if you engage. The YouTube algorithm is brutal. It doesn't care how valuable the content is. It cares about numbers, subscribers, likes, comments, watch time. When those numbers are strong, this video reaches millions of young men who need it. When they're weak, it dies. So here's what I need from you. First, subscribe. Right now. Don't wait. Don't think about it. Just hit that button because every week I'm dropping videos like this. Videos on boundaries, on purpose, on emotional control, on building yourself, on recognizing toxic patterns before they destroy you. If you don't subscribe, you'll miss them. And you'll learn these lessons the hard way, through wasted time, wasted money, and wasted peace. Don't gamble with your future. Subscribe now. Second, hit that like button. That like tells YouTube this content matters. It tells the algorithm to push this to more people. And it tells me that you want more content like this. Your like has power. Use it. Third, comment below. Tell me which of these 5 signs have you seen? Which one hit hardest? Or if you've ignored red flags before, what happened? Be honest. Because your comment might be exactly what another young man needs to read to finally walk away from a toxic situation. This isn't just a comment section. It's a community of men learning, growing, and protecting each other from costly mistakes. Fourth, share this video. Think about your boys, the ones who are stuck with the wrong woman right now, the ones who are ignoring red flags, the ones who need to hear this before it's too late. Send them this video. Don't explain it. Just say, watch this. Important. Because maybe, just maybe, this is the wake-up call that saves them from years of regret. Now here's the bigger picture. This video gave you 5 signs to recognize, but recognizing them is only step 1. You also need to know how to walk away with dignity, how to set boundaries, how to build yourself so you naturally attract high-quality women. Every video on this channel gives you one more piece of that puzzle. If you actually commit, if you subscribe, watch, and apply what you learn, 6 months from now, you'll be a completely different man. You'll know your worth. You'll recognize red flags instantly. You'll walk away from what doesn't serve you without guilt. And you'll attract the kind of woman who actually deserves you. That version of you is worth fighting for. So subscribe, like, comment, share, and most importantly, apply. Don't ignore red flags anymore. Don't make excuses for toxic behavior. Don't sacrifice your peace for attention. Value yourself enough to walk away from what's wrong so you have space for what's right. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, protect your peace, guard your time, and never settle for less than you deserve. You've got this.